For the second and final time for the Commodores' 2025 season, welcome to White House Field, home of the defending champion Harwich Mariners. Tonight, after the All-Star game break, it's the Falmouth Commdores traveling to Harwich in an inter-division battle. Here to open the door alongside Ben Haller, I'm Ryan Martin. Ben, let's just talk about this Falmouth Commodores team that hasn't been in action since Friday. There's 12 more regular season games to go. This is a Falmouth team that's looking for a win after the loss at Hyannis.
Yeah, it all comes down to these final 12 games. This is a stretch where you could play yourselves out of the playoffs. You could also play yourself, the way things stand right now, into first place. They're less than 2 games out of first place in the West Division. Just the way everything's been jumbled up this season. The top team of the league is 15-11. The bottom team of the league is 11-15. Obviously, I think with the way some things have gone, getting the most All-Stars and with how much talent you have on the team, you're probably not too happy with the win-loss record at this point. But again, you're still sitting in the playoffs at the current moment with the prime opportunity to play your way up.
Yeah, both for Falmouth in the West Division, Harvest in each division. It's tight, and so both these teams just 3 points behind the division leaders in respective divisions. And this is, again, a game that comes after the All-Star game break, but both these teams well represented. A league-high 9 All-Stars this past Saturday at Red Wilson Field for the Falmouth Commodores. Not too far behind them were the Harwich Mariners at 7 All-Stars. And Ben, there was 2 guys in particular that made a big difference. We got the MVP of both divisions, the West Division MVP with Falmouth's Antonio Morales, and the East Division MVP in Harwich's Trey Broussard. It's going to be a battle. The stars who shine the brightest amongst stars in this game between the Mariners and Commodores.
Look, both of those guys are all-stars for reasons and having a chance to get the MVP. Trey Broussard has just hit all year. That's what he's done. Big reason why Harwich is having the season they are. Antonio Morales, though, yesterday, you kind of hope that kind of gets him going towards the final stretch of the season. We haven't seen him slump in the first few weeks until that last week heading into the All-Star break. So hopefully that Saturday game can get him going a little bit.
Broussard goes 3 for 3 for the East Division, and then Antonio Morales for the West Division, who you'll hear from in a little bit, the only West Division player to go 2 for 2. And it's now a Commodores team that makes a lot of changes, Ben, with the final 12 regular season games on the horizon. Falmouth brings in 5 different players after the 2 days off days, 2 position players and 3 pitchers for some reinforcements.
Yeah, they brought some talent, too, and some firepower. Braden Brumbaugh spent his last 2 seasons at Nebraska. Big reason they won back-to-back Big Ten championships. He was great in both the Big Ten championship and a regional this past year, transferring over to Oklahoma. I like that he was hot at the end of the year, trying to translate into the summer. And then it's hard not to get excited about the new switch pitcher for the Falmouth Commodores, P.J. Rogan. He can pitch with his right, he can pitch with his left.
We'll have much more content on the Sacred Heart Pioneer and P.J. Rogan, one of, again, 5 new Commodores just to be added to this roster. But here from White House Field, it's Mariners versus Commodores. Commodores tried out left-hander Easton Barrett. He'll go against the right-hander with the Mariners and Troy Dressler. All that's coming up between Falmouth and Harwich right here from White House Field. First pitch set for 6:30 p.m.